Good morning, children. In the last lesson, we have learnt about germination, seed dispersal, vegetative reproduction, and structure of a seed. Yes, today we'll begin with our new lesson, second lesson, the story of food. Children, we get food from plants. Yes, plants are the only producers in the world, and farmers are called backbone of the country. Farmers are called backbone of the country. Farmers produce the food, and farming is the most important industry in the world. From thousands of years, farmers are growing crops, and farming is the activity of cultivating soil for the purpose of growing crops on a large scale. Farmers they protect and cultivate the soil for growing crops on a large scale, and it is the most important industry in the world because it produces food. And from thousands of years, farmers are doing farming, and gradually when years passed, farmers learned and developed the best ways of growing crops and learned to yield more crops. Now let's see the process of agriculture. Children, agriculture is a practice of cultivating plants and livestock. The word agriculture comes from the Latin word ager. Ager means a field and culture means cultivation. Now we'll see the process of agriculture. The agriculture process mainly has 6 steps or 6 process. Okay. The first is plowing, and second one is sowing seeds, third one is planting, fourth is irrigation and manuring, fifth one is harvesting, and the last one is storage and selling the grains. Children, now we'll see the process of agriculture one by one. Let's start with the first step, that is plowing. Children, before sowing the seeds in the soil, farmers loosen the soil and plow, or they plow it using farm tool or animals. They use animals or farm tools to plow the farm, which is used for loosening or turning the soil before sowing the soil, and farm is cleaned, and also they clean the farm. In simple words, plowing means loosening or turning the soil. Plowing means loosening or turning the soil. And after plowing, the second step is sowing seeds. Once the farm is plowed, sowing seeds can be done. The seeds can be sowed. Seed sowing means placing the seeds into the soil to germinate or grow into a plant. And the third step is planting the saplings or seedlings. Once the seed grows into seedling, plantation of seedlings should be done. In this process, crowding of seedlings will be prevented. Seedlings are planted in rows, leaving some space between each seedling. And the next process, fourth step, is irrigation and adding manure or manuring. Irrigation is nothing but the process of watering the plants. Children, in the farm, the controlled and proper amount of watering should be done, and manuring will be done. Manure is nothing but it is a organic matter that is used as organic fertilizer in agriculture. By adding manures, soil will become fertile, and even insecticides and pesticides will be added if necessary. Pesticides are added to protect crop from the diseases, weeds, and from pests or insects. Next step is harvesting. Harvesting is the process of gathering a ripe crop from the field. Once the crop is ready, the crops are harvested. The crops are cut, and the product may be, or the food may be, in the form of leaf, seed, stem, root or grains, and the remaining part of the plant left after harvesting is called stubble. Stubble means it is a left part of the plant after harvesting. And after harvesting, threshing is done. Threshing is the process of, threshing means it is a process of beating paddy plants in order to separate the seeds or grains from the straw. Threshing means it is a process of beating the paddy plants in order to separate the seeds or grains from the straw. And the last step is storage and supply of grains to market or grain mandi. After harvesting, farmer will store some grains for his purpose and the remaining grains he sell in the market. And children, we do not get grains, vegetables, fruits directly from the farmers. There is a supply chain where food is reached to the customer from farmer. Customers means buyers and we are the buyers. Yes, let's see the supply chain of food now. Children, farmer grows the crops and food. Yes, he grows vegetables, grains and fruits, and after harvesting he supply or sell the food items or grains to grain mandi. Then in grain mandi what happens, farmers bring food grains or food items to the shop of the commission agent. Then and again merchant deals with the food grain. The grain merchant deals with the food grains. They are concerned with the quality, market value, shipping and processing and storage of food grains. The grain merchant deals with the quality of the grains, market value, shipping, processing and storage of food grains, and then they sell food grains to the wholesalers. Grain merchants buy the food from the farmer for lower prices and then they sell food grains to the wholesalers for more price, and they earn the money by doing this business of grains. Then wholesalers fix the rate of the grains and they pack the grains into large quantity and then they supply it to the grocer shop, and from grocer shop we purchase the food items. The customers purchase the food items from the grocer's shop, and this is the supply chain of food. Now children, read the lesson, second lesson till here.